The officer didn't read you your rights during your DUI arrest. Is that a defense? Hi, I'm Andrew Flushy. I'm your Virginia DUI attorney. And one question that comes up time and time again discussing DUIs or DWIs with clients and potential clients is whether or not the officer read the client their rights during the arrest. It's a complicated situation which you and I need to talk about individually about the specifics of your case to see whether or not it matters. But here's a thumbnail summary. The Miranda rights are your rights, where they say your right to remain silent, your right to have an attorney, those things, that's what we're talking about. Those are the Miranda rights. And they are required to be read to you before any custodial interrogation. Well, what does custodial interrogation mean? It's fancy lawyer talk, which has a lot of deep meaning in it. And there's a lot of cases and disputes about whether or not a specific encounter was a custodial interrogation. The problem for a DUI is that the police get most, if not all, of the evidence they need against you before you're ever in custody. You're standing on the side of the road free, or you'll be detained temporarily, but you're not in custody. So you're not cuffed and you're just standing there. You're being told to do some tests. You're being asked questions about your drinking and those kind of things. That's all done before you're ever put in custody. Now, where this issue can be a big issue is if they ask you questions after they arrest you. Once they arrest you for DUI and you're in cuffs, it's fairly clear that you're in custody at that point. If you just blurt out things, that's not an interrogation. That's just you voluntarily making statements. But if you're in custody and they start asking you questions about what you did or the facts or what you drank or when you drove, those things definitely are ripe for a challenge if they didn't read you your Miranda warnings before those questions began. So this is why it's a very difficult situation to analyze, but we need to go through all the facts of your case. And it's very individual and based on the specific circumstances that you find yourself in. So regardless of whether or not your rights were read to you during your arrest, if you're charged with DUI, you definitely should contact me or go ahead and download my free book so we can start discussing the facts of your case and see how I can help you with it.